Halftime at Memorial Stadium, Iowa 24, Nebraska 16 in the Heroes game. And welcome back to University of Nebraska President's Halftime Show. We're visiting with President Jeff Gold. It's Thanksgiving weekend and always a good time to look back on the year. President Gold, as you've engaged with faculty and staff, students, and community members over these past few months, what's risen to the top of your gratitude list?
Well, certainly I have a long list of things to be thankful for, being here in Nebraska, working with amazing people. But at the top of the list, Matt, has got to be my family, my wife, my children, my grandchildren. It's just so great to be together to celebrate the holidays. But I do have a top 5 list for the university, and maybe that would be a good way to get started.
Top 5 list. Let's do that. Let's start with number 1 on your list. What is number 1 this year?
Well, it's always our students. Every time I get to be with our undergraduate students, grad students, professional students, even students that are trying to decide whether they're going to come here or not, I'd love to tell them how great the university is. And they are the future of the state of Nebraska. These young women and young men are so capable and so caring, and I'm just incredibly thankful for all of them.
All right, President Gold, moving to number 2, what else are you grateful for this year?
Well, that's got to be our faculty and our staff. We have an incredible team of leaders across all of our campuses who are making hard decisions every day. They are not only educating and training the next generation of Nebraskans, but they're mentoring, they're coaching, they're bringing the very best out of them. And, higher education today is not what it was 10 or 15 or 20 years ago. We need to customize the experience for every single learner, whether they're a traditional learner or a returning learner getting upskilled. And our faculty and staff are so flexible and so adaptable. My hat goes out to them, and a lot of gratitude.
That's number 2. Let's move on to number 3. What stands out for you as number 3 in 2025?
Well, number 3 is our research, science, discovery, and creative activity work. A week doesn't go by that there's not either a patent or a new discovery, a new medication, something in the digital agriculture sphere, some discovery, in engineering that is really going to change the world. I read about it in our campus newspapers, and I try very hard to reach out and congratulate those people. And whether it turns into a new company or whether it turns into a patent or a license, I'm just deeply grateful that we continue to change the world every day through our research and discovery.
We're visiting with President Jeff Gold on the President's Halftime Show. I'm Matt Coatney. He's going down his top 5 list. What comes in at number 4?
Well, number 4 has got to be all of the outreach work that we can do every day for the state of Nebraska, whether it's the work we do in the ag sector with all of our extension officers. And just this week I had the opportunity to meet with the NASA board, which is a board that oversees the entire extension program, all wonderful volunteers who are so tightly partnered with us, whether the work we're doing in healthcare, literally across the state. I was actually out in Coatney the other day and got to tour the new health science facilities and actually meet some of the health professional students. Just amazing opportunity to create health and wellness for the state.
And rounding out your list, what's number 5 on your Thanksgiving top 5?
Well, number 5 has to be the people of Nebraska. Whether it's people that were in elected office, whether it's our regents, whether it's my colleagues and fellow chancellors, or whether it's the people that I meet every day as I crisscross the state. I was just out in the Coatney area for some meetings, and I had an opportunity to break bread with some good friends, and the love and the enthusiasm for the University of Nebraska is unparalleled, and I am just incredibly proud and thankful to play a small part in that.
President Gold, before we wrap up, do you have anything else you'd like to share?
I sure do, Matt. We're in the final competitive stages. We literally have a week from today to win the Big Ten blood drive. And I'm sorry to say that we're down about 100 donations compared to that small school in Madison, Wisconsin. And I'm sure you know who I mean.
Sure.
So this is what I need all of our Husker fans to do. They need to go to the big10.org/Abbott website. Again, that's big10.org/Abbott, ABBOTT website. And that's where you can log in any recent blood donation or do what I'm going to do, which is to roll up your sleeve and donate anytime between now and a week from today, next Friday. And hopefully, you know, we're over 20,000 donations. So we're within striking distance of this big win for us. So as I always say, go Big Red. And this is another example of excellence for us.
I have enjoyed visiting with you on the President's Halftime Show. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and let's get a win here in the second half.
Let's get a win. Go Big Red.
Go Big Red. That's President Jeff Gold. I'm Matt Coatney. 24-16, Iowa leads it at the half. I'll take you through a Nebraska Lottery scoreboard when we return in a few moments.